Recording in
Greetings, beloved Star Child Rising. You are in Christina's Corner, and welcome back to another edition of Meditation Musings. And so, in this session that I had with the Lyran Royal Council, um, I was shown a tree, which first looked to me like a dandelion. I was like, dandelion, and it was kind of quiet. And then the tree became a lot more clearer. It's a big tree. And so as I started thinking about the tree, I started um, getting the feeling of sitting up against the tree, like being the tree was providing shade from the sun. It was providing support for my back as I was reading, sitting against the tree. It was tranquil. It was a way to bond with nature. I was also given the vision of children like climbing the trees and playing on the trees. So the tree was giving support and serving as a foundation. Um, so those were a couple of things that came to mind, and then the message started to come in. And so the message was very clear to be the tree, um, to take care of when we think about trees, we think about the foundation and to take care of our foundation, which is the root um, of our growth. And so take care of our needs physically, mentally, spiritually, um, to strengthen our foundation. When we think about trees, we think about roots. And so I was reminded of the root chakra and how it is important to keep that in balance with our other chakras. A couple of other things that came through. One of them was I never really paid attention to trees. I was never one that, hung outside unless it was by the ocean. That was my bonding with nature, to be at the beach. But I live across the street from a park now, so I'm often walking. And since I've started my meditation practice, I find myself paying attention to just about everything. And so, what I was reminded of is how the trees, or watching the trees, whether I'm in the park or whether I'm driving long distance on the highway and seeing like an abundance of trees. Um, I was reminded of how when I am close in proximity to a healthy tree, one that is flush, lush, and vibrant, you know. It's like, let's see if I can explain this as they were trying to share with me. It's like when you are in the presence of a human, you have to really talk to them or get a sense pretty much of who they are and what they're about by having a conversation with them. With a tree, a healthy, vibrant, lush tree, you don't have to say anything. You don't have to think about what you can say and what you can't say, or try to anticipate what you should say. You're just in the presence of a higher frequency, a higher vibration. And being in that presence lifts you. It just, it just lifts your energy. And I feel that so strongly when I'm walking in the park. And so the message is to be that tree. So as people come around you, whereas you attract the people that you're supposed to attract, they don't even have to have a conversation with you. Just being around you, just feeling that smile, if you will, helps to lift the energy. So the message is to be the tree, be the tree. Take care of your foundation, take care of your needs, um, to build that foundation and be the trees, because as you lift your energy, friends, you spread that positivity and lift the energy and impact the energy of others. Um, and so it is. That's the message. Be the tree. Love and light to you.